मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी तुम्हारा, तुम्हारा भजन करूंगी, तुम्हारा, तुम्हारा भजन करूंगी, तुम्हारा। हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी। तुम गुणवंत सुसाहिब कहिए, तुम गुणवंत सुसाहिब कहिए, मोह में अवगुण सारा। घर आओ, 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 घर आओ। तन मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, तन मन धन सब भेंट धरूंगी, भजन करूंगी तुम्हारा, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी, भजन करूंगी तुम्हारा। हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी, हमारे घर आओ जी।
गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुस्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधिता भगवता नारायणेन व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्रः येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितज्ञानमय प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोले कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। टेन्थ वर्स। श्री भगवानुवाच वीतरागभयक्रोधाः मन्मया मामुपाश्रिताः बहवो ज्ञानतपसा पूता मद्भावमागताः ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते तांस्तथैव भजाम्यहम् मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः काङ्क्षन्तः कर्मणां सिद्धिं यजन्त इह देवताः क्षिप्रं हि मानुषे लोके सिद्धिर्भवति कर्मजा चातुर्वर्ण्यं मया सृष्टम् गुणकर्म विभागशः तस्य कर्तारमपि मां विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम् विद्यकर्तारमव्ययम् न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति लिम्पन्ति ऐसे नहीं, don't put any musical effect. This is rasva is there. Namam karmani, they stretch it. Namam karmani limpanti. देखो स्वर मत लगाओ वहाँ. It is rasva. Therefore we have to stop. Namam karmani limpanti. Limpanti. Name karma phale spraha. Iti mam yo bhijanati. इति मां यो भिजानाति कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते 50% mistake is on rasva and dirgha in uchcharan. कर्मभिर्न स बध्यते. So we were seeing yesterday 13th verse, first line was over. I will not go it, although still I have certain point about Guna Vibhaga, but it's really best. 13th line, second verse says, Bhagavan takes a twist here. That incidental divergence is going to intrinsic convergence. He is, he is a Jagat Guru. He doesn't forget his main topic. He says now, he tells, Tasya matlab guna karma vibhagasya kartaram api. I am the doer. I also know you are the doer. You only told Maya Srishtam. But twist is Vidhi, know me as non-doer. How can you be the doer and non-doer at the same time? Either say one thing, either you are doer or non-doer. And this is where Nyaya differs from Vedanta. Nyaya says Ishwar is doer. Jagat Karta. And Islam and Christian also say that Ishwar is Karta. Vedanta says no, I have an objection to it. Why? Because any karta will always be modifying entity. Any karta, yatra yatra kartritvam tatra tatra bhoktrutvam. Yatra bhoktrutvam tatra tatra apurnatvam. Yatra yatra apurnatvam tatra tatra samsaritatvam. अतः ईश्वरस्य नित्यमुक्तस्य भावम विरोधति. नहीं? Why you say you are a doer? Why Bhagwan you this is Bhagwan, this is world. This is a big problem. This is Bhagwan and this is the world. The question is, Bhagwan is out of world or in world? If he is in world, he is part, he is in Deshkal. So he himself will be modifying Ishwar. Lot of problems will come. And for detail you hear Mandukya. Mandukya has elaborated. If God is a part of the world, then he will be Desh, Sadesh and Sakal. And you say Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal. When you meet Sardarji, you say Sat Sri Akal. Sardarji are not in Cape Town. Here also. Here also very few. Johannesburg, they are there. So Akal ho gaya, Sat Sri Akal ho gaya, Satchitanand ko unhone bole Sat Sri Akal. If Ishwar is a part of he is located somewhere in the world. Is he located somewhere, someplace? If he is located, that means he is the Desh Parichinna. He is limited by space. If he is limited by space, he will be limited by time. Limited by time, that means Ishwar will die away. Then ये तो अपनी तरह हो गया फिर. अब बताओ क्या करा जाए भाई? बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो गई. No, but I like to think, leave your liking, let us think what is right. अगर ईश्वर को कर्ता बना दिया आपने तो प्रॉब्लम ही हो जाएगी कि ईश्वर विल बिकम मॉडिफाइंग. बिकॉज कर्ता ऑलवेज स्टार्ट्स एंड एंड. रिमेंबर वन पॉइंट. आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग. आई वाज नॉट ए स्पीकर बिफोर आई स्टार्टेड टॉकिंग. एंड आई एम एंडिंग. सो माई स्पीकर शुड विल बी एंडिंग at 7:45 if you are lucky. So and second thing, when he is not Karta, then what is Ishwar? देखो कर्तृत्व, Karta is always with respect to something else. And whatever you define through something else is mithya in Vedanta. Supposing I say I am a doctor. So you are a doctor, you are defined by something other than yourself. So mitha siddha siddhamiti mithya. What is proved by something else is, that means you are dependent on your something else to prove you. अच्छा कर्ता खत्म भी हो जाएगा. Second point, कर्ता modifies. Sometimes you start work, you are very conscious, I have to do. In between you are in the flow, the work continues. Sometimes what is not done, you get more tense. Oh my God. So Karta is never a non-modifying entity. If Ishwar is Karta, then he will be sometimes very happy, people are doing very well now. Sometimes he will be very upset. Sometimes he will be worried. What is going on in Russia now? यूक्रेन की तो चटनी बना दिया रशिया ने. यूक्रेन की तो चटनी बन गई. ये नाटे लोग जो है, नाटो वाले नाटे ही रह गए. नहीं, अब ईश्वर क्या करे? नेटो. नाटा है ये सब. प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ यूक्रेन इज सेइंग नोबडी इज कमिंग. कोई आया नहीं इनके पास. अब क्रेन लेके पहुंचो तो यूक्रेन. My point is, Karta is modifying, Karta is defined by something else. No, Karta is very illusory thing in Vedanta. And nobody can be a Vikari by being Karta. He'll always modify. I was tense, now I'm okay. And Karta wants to get a result. That means in Karta there is something else other than him what he is not having. Therefore I am doing something to get a result. If Ishwar is a Karta, that means he is Bhokta, that means he is finite. And therefore Vedanta does not accept that Ishwar is Karta by Swarupta. Swarupta Ishwara Karta Nasti. Aupadik Rupena Ishwara Karta Asti. Well, then what to do? Ishwar is, then who is doing all these things? I am telling you, don't wait. And therefore Bhagavan says that I am not a Karta. Vidhi akartaram avyam. Now the topic is changed now. From a very socialistic angle, now we are going to philosophical angle. क्या बताएं? ये कर्ता नाम की चीज है. अच्छा, कर्ता is such a funny thing in your life. You think you did, some doer was very big. After that, that doer appears very small. When you are going for the interview, that doers appear. I have to go for interview. Today you feel, oh, it was a fun. That doership which you define is not definable. If Ishwar becomes Karta, then when he has nothing to do, when what is खाली हो गया ईश्वर तो. When he प्रलय comes, काम कुछ है नहीं फिर, तब करता है नहीं, क्या करेगा फिर? कर्ता मतलब you are different from karma, you are different from area of action. That means you are, moment you become Sapta Vibhakti will come into action. Karta will be there, Karma will be there, Karan will be there, Apadan will be there, Sampradan will be there, all will be there. You cannot remain Karta and remain one. So any Karta will be finite, any Karta will be perishable, and therefore Ishwar cannot be Karta. But then who is doing all these things? So much of work is going on, karma phal is given, fruit of action is given to all jivas. You only say Ishwar is omniscient, Ishwar is omnipotent. Akhil Koti Brahmand Nayaka, you are chanting the Arti if you are on time. So, बोलते हैं अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायका, क्या क्या बोला जाता है. सब कुछ तो आप ही करते हैं भगवान, हम क्या करते हैं? If you are saying like भगवान you do everything, I am not doing it. इसको समझ लेना ठीक से. दिस टॉपिक इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो क्या करा जाए उसके लिए? काम तो ईश्वर ही कर रहा है, ये भी पता है कि ईश्वर करता है. व्यवहारिक दृष्टिया इफ यू सी ईश्वर इज डूइंग, बिकॉज वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. भीषास माता पवते भीषो अंगिश्चेन्द्रश्च महत् वज्रम उद्यतम. कठोपनिषद मंत्र कम्स. He said he is holding a big mace. बोले मारेंगे, काम करो तुम. भयादस अग्निस तपति भयास तपति सूर्य. दिस कम्स इन कठोपनिषद. हाँ, दो उपनिषद में लिखा है. भय के कारण काम होता है. कर्ता तो ईश्वर ही है. कर्ता भी अभी चातुर्वर्णम भी उन्होंने बनाया. He is doer also, and if he is doer, then he will be perishable doer. तो क्या किया जाए? I am speaking or not? Well, of course you are speaking. I am a speaker, yes. No, when I am a speaker, so when I was not a speaker, I was still existing. My existence is not dependent on speakership. No? I was a walker, supposing. So when I was a walker, I was not a speaker. Before that, I was eater. So when I was eater, I was not a walker. Before that, I was sleeper. To sleeper, walker, speaker. So there are many karkaras going on. But if I am one of that, then I can't be another one. But I know all of them, therefore I am other than all of them. When I was walking, still there is a non-modifying I in me. When I was talking, still I am non-modifying I in me. This non-modifying I is not doer. I am doer, still I am not doer. I am a speaker, still I am not speaker. ध्यान देना. Therefore Goswami says, Pad binu chale chale binu. Sunai binu kana. He says he walks without feet. Pad binu chale tad dhavato anyan atyeti tishtat tasmin napo matarishva dadati. Tadejati tannaijati tad dure tad vantake tad antarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasya asya bhayata. Kathopanishad. बोलो भाई which Upanishad? She doesn't talk anything less than Brahma Sutra nowadays. Only regarding Brahma Sutra she will answer. ईशावास्य. ईशावास्य. क्या बात है? And you read the bhashya there, Opadik Drishtya, he moves. My Karan is moving, my instruments are moving, Antakaran and Bahikaran, both are actively working as a speaker. They are speaking, my reflection of consciousness in that speaking Vritti is called speaker. Speaking is a Vritti. Vak Vritti is going on. Some Vyavhar is going on. In that, the reflection of the consciousness is there. So I am becoming a speaker, becoming, not being. But while a speaker, there is no speaker. There is someone who is not speaking. Because a speaker will go away, but the one who is knowing the speaker will not go away. Eater will go away. One who is knowing that I am eating, therefore you say, I think I have eaten a lot. Because one who knows that I have eaten, he has not eaten. Or I have not eaten, as the case may be. I could not eat a lot. Why? Food was like that. As the case may be. Or I couldn't sleep last night. While not sleeping, somebody was there who saw that you are not sleeping. Please get this point. You have already heard Vedanta. And therefore, Bhashyakar writes some beautiful point here. You know what he writes? Yadyapi Maya sam vyavaharena. Underline that. It is this vyavahar is because of Maya only. Any reflection is only Maya. Dev. Tasya karmanaha kartaram apisa. Although by Maya he is appearing as a doer. Why? Because Jagat is a Maya karya. Jagat is because of Maya. There is no possibility of world. Why? Because world cannot be proved. How come? World is defined as the one word. One word for the world. One world for the world. What? Loudly? Bhed. One word. Idam. Idam vachyam jagat, I told also. Two words for the world. Nam Roop. One word for the world is Idam. This will be Vedantic class. I can't help it to get. Will you tell something about word Vyavastha? No, ho gaya uske baad. We had 5-6 classes on that. More we'll see more. I still was thinking a lot. The thought was still coming. I stopped myself. Someday else. What is Idam is called Jagat. So Aham cannot be. We have only two Satta. One is Idam, other is Aham. बहुत अच्छी बात है. Idam. Idam, idam means, which can be, which is not aham, is idam. Achha. So two are there. One is aham, other is idam. Well, theek hai. So both are different. Like this flower is different, this rose is different. This is aham, this is idam. If in between also there is idam, then you cannot say idam is this also is idam. So what is the line of difference where idam ends and aham starts? But two things are there. But this is two finger because one end, other starts. One finger because there is homogeneous. So if two fingers are there, there should be in between absence of both the finger, then you can say there is two fingers. So aham and idam can be two because in between there is neither aham and neither idam. क्या जी? एक को दृश्य बोलो, एक को दृष्टा बोल देते हैं. In between whatever is there, that will again fall into category of idam. तो कैसे define? You two cannot. How can you make two now? Idam and aham cannot be differentiated. There is no vibhajak rekha between aham and idam. अब क्या करें भाई, तो गड़बड़ हो रहा है मामला. बिकॉज अहम एकदम की क्या करा जाए, दृष्टा दृश्य के बीच में क्या है. एंड देन वेदांत कम्स टू से द विभाजक रेखा बिटवीन अहम एंड इदम इज अज्ञान. द डिवाइडिंग लाइन बिटवीन अहम एंड इदम इज कॉल्ड अज्ञान. एंड प्लीज नोट, अज्ञान इज नेवर ऑन जड़ idam. Ashraya of Ajnan always will be Chetan. Ajnan cannot be on the book. Ajnan can be on knowledge only, on consciousness only. So on the consciousness there is Ajnan. So this is Aham, and there is Ajnan there. And after that Idam is seen. So if Idam is seen after Ajnan, that means it is not there. छुट्टी करो, फिनिश. पूर्णमदा बोल देते हैं, आज क्लास खत्म हो गया. Idam is there because of Ajnan of Aham, and therefore Aham alone is appearing as Idam. There is no paramarthik satta of Aham. It is having pratibhasik satta or vyavaharik satta is there. It is mayik and not paramarthik. Idam is not definable separately other than aham. Aham ev asamagre. Na anyat sadasat param. बोलो भाई, सुनाओ. चतुश्लोक की भागवत. अहम एव आसमग्रे. भगवान says, I alone am there in the beginning. न अन्यत सदसत परम. Nothing else is there. कहां से इदम कहां से आ गया फिर? इदम आ ही नहीं सकता. If only aham is there, and aham is of the nature of Chetan, aham is of the nature of Purnatvam, how can from Chetan give birth to Jad? And therefore, when bhavana is there and sambhavana is not there, that is called viprit bhavana. Then it is called your maya. So world is not proved at all. There is no praman to prove the existence of world. No, but world is proved pratyaksh praman. Pratyaksh praman is proved. You are seeing the world. It is not proving its reality. Pratyaksh praman does not mean it is real. You can see the blueness, but it is not real. Pratyaksh praman is not to prove things are real. And therefore world itself is not there. How can the creatorship of the world be real? You have built a mansion in the dream, and now you are claiming the prize in the waking state. When it is not that real then. And therefore Bhashkar writes, Yadyapi Maya samvyavaharena. इसी को अकर्ता बोल दिया वहां पे, कमाल है। तो अहम है या तो इदम है, दो ही है और क्या है, तीसरा कहां से आ गया भाई, क्या है? Well, it's so difficult. Now you have to hear, what can I do? This whole chapter is like that. Oh my God. No, Bhagwan is not taking diversion. अच्छा, आप और भी उपनिषद देख लो, वो सुनाए उपनिषद, चलो हम और सुना देते हैं। लेट अस गो टू तैत्रीय। सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, फिर क्या बोले? यो वेद निहितम गुहायाम परमे व्योमन सोष्णुते सर्वान् कामान सह ब्रह्मणा विपश्यते देहि तस्माद् वा एतस्माद् आत्मनः। लो, फ्रॉम दैट ब्रह्मन विच इज आत्मा, आकाश संभूत, आकाश कहां से आ गया? अभी तो आपने बोला सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, and अनंतम के बाद अनंतम से how can अनंतम modify because it is ज्ञानम also? So when you say आत्मना आकाशः संभूता, that itself means nothing has come. इसको पकड़ना, गीता ट्विस्ट हो जाता है बीच में। At times गीता becomes like that. ऐसी बात भगवान कर देंगे कि झटका लग जाता है। You know why we get कुछ पकड़ने के लिए है नहीं, nothing to hold on. अकर्तारम बता दिया अपने आप को। बोली इदम है नहीं, वेयर इज द वर्ल्ड, वेयर इज द सृष्टि, वेयर इज द प्रलय, वेयर इज द पॉइंट ऑफ आई क्रिएटिंग इट, वेयर इज द क्रिएशन दैट आई शुड क्रिएट इट। यद्यपि माया संव्यवहारेण तस्य कर्मणः कर्तारम अपि संतम माम परमार्थतो विद्धि अकर्तारम अतएव अव्ययम असंसारिणम च माम विद्धि। The definition of avyayam is not immutable. Asamsaranam. I am not modifying I. ओह क्या बात है। आनंद में रहो आप। फिर तो खुद को झाड़ लिया हाथ अपने, हमने हमसे कोई मतलब नहीं है। ये है भगवान की गीता। एंड he will say many times like this. He will say मया ततम इदम सर्वम जगद अव्यक्त मूर्तिना मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहम तेषु वस्तुतः। Then you what say? न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि। लो, ये चयु सात्विका भावा राजसास तामसाश्चे मत्ते विदितान विदे न तो हम तेषु ते मही। डिफिकल्ट है टॉपिक, थोड़ा सा सटल है। आई यूज द वर्ड सटल। आई एम वेरी सटल, यस। आई एम अंडरस्टैंडिंग इट आफ्टर यू सेड आई अंडरस्टूड। सो यद्यपि माया संभास, देखो कितना अच्छा शब्द हो, कितने इसको छोड़ना मत आप, प्लीज डोंट मिस दिस पॉइंट। माया संव्यवहारेण तस्य कर्मणः। You know how the अन्वय will be? तस्य कर्मणः कर्तारम माया संव्यवहारेण अपि। माया संव्यवहार मतलब नहीं होके भी हो रहा है। तस्य कर्मणः कर्तारम अहम माया संव्यवहारेण अपि। This will be the अन्वय. The problem with Bhashya is that he wrote it, he said, and people collected it. So the अन्वय is not matching sometimes. So you have to collect here and there. Everywhere this is the same thing. You cannot, it's not a linear अन्वय. You have to collect, this is first, this is second. But this is the glory of Sanskrit. You can put this word here. Rama graham gacchati. Gacchati Rama graham. Graham Rama gacchati. गच्छति रामा, कुछ भी आगे पीछे कर दो। रामा गोज टू स्कूल। इंग्लिश यू कांट से स्कूल रामा गोज रामा स्कूल, यू कैन नॉट से लाइक दैट। थोड़ा संस्कृत में आनंद लो थोड़ा सा. Rama, you can't say in English, goes school, Rama. He said, are you mad? Is this Sanskrit? You can't do like that in Hindi also. Ram school gaya. Gaya school Ram. Gaya school Ram. School Ram gaya. Hindi mein nahi chalega. And therefore sometimes you have a habit of reading Sanskrit in that manner. And the words are here and there. So therefore you have to collect which is here vibhakti, which is first, which is karta. माया से ही हो रहा है सब, हमने कहाँ किया कुछ किया. When Parikshit, this comes in some place, not in Bhagavad. Parikshit ji came, was born almost dead. So at that time Akashvani came. He said, who is Akhand Brahmachari? Not even one thought of calm has come in his life. If he touches, then this boy will be born. All senior great saints were there. Only I am going for 1 minute. Those in the first line. They all ran away. बोले भी आ रहे 2 मिनट में. अब इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट है भाई कि काम जिंदगी में एक बार भी काम ही ना आए. ये तो ऑलमोस्ट इम्पॉसिबल हो गया उनके लिए. भगवान कृष्ण came, he was married, and then 16,000 wives he had. He was living with them day and night. You read Bhagavad, people saw and smiled. I'm not dot doer. Not once calm has come in me. Because calm can come to someone who has avivek of object of calm and he should be different. Then calm can come. I cannot have calm for this hand. I can have calm for some other hand. And then he touched and Parikshit was alive. So tasya kartaram api mam vidhi. Please note, this is why Puran becomes difficult to read. Because Puran, Bhagwan will do a lot of Leela. Then we get confused, ordinary people. We don't know all these things. Puran needs a teacher. Don't study Puran independently, you'll be confused. Mohini avatar will be there. Mohini avatar was there to delude the Daitya. So Shivji heard about Mohini avatar. Shivji heard about Mohini avatar. He went to Vishnuji, said, your Mohini avatar was very good, I heard. Well, yes. He said, but I want to see that. So he said, but it is not worth seeing. He said, quite a damsel I became. He said, no, but I want to see that. All of a sudden, spring season came. What a description is in Bhagavad. You can read it. Don't keep on reading it. So and there you will see, spring season comes, and this very nice girl comes, and Shuji starts running behind that girl. And she was playing ball. Her clothes are going here, there, hairs are going here, there. In Puran, they describe too much. 100 shlok on one season, that is describing season 100 shlok. There thick books are there. No, but we need it because we need to catch the mind. He is running. अरे क्या क्या दिखाते हैं उसमें? If you see, she is running behind that. He forgot as if. Clothes are slipping away and he is embracing. Ordinary foolish people से देखो भाई, शिवजी में भी काम आ जाता है. मूर्ख खत्म. शिवजी is all pervading. शांतम शिवम अद्वैतम चतुर्थम यन मन्यते. मांडुक्कार का पढ़ो. Gonchu. Who is Shiv is Vishnu. Who is Vishnu is Shiv. In Vishnu says name of one name is Shiv. And in Shiv says one name is Vishnu. तुमको पता भी है? You see from your bodily angle. Can Shivji be deluded by Mohini? He himself is Mohini. He is doing Leela of running to show us that be careful. These are accident prone areas. In Singapore, I saw if accident happen, they put a right there. They write accident prone area. Accident did sometimes. This accident happened there also. Be careful. शिवजी को कहीं मोह होगा क्या? The very definition of Shivji, Shiv has come from Shing dhatu, second conjugation. Sherate. Sherate jagat yasmin. Whole world sleeps in him in pralaya. He is a consciousness. न बहिष प्रज्ञान अंत प्रज्ञान उभयत प्रज्ञान प्रज्ञम न प्रज्ञानम. And then it is said चतुर्थम यन मन्यते शिवम शांतम अद्वैतम सा आत्मा सा विज्ञान शेरते जगत यस्मिन. चिंग धातु इज देयर, सेकंड कॉन्जुगेशन. अच्छा, वो शिव है कौन? शिव इज प्योर कॉन्शियसनेस हु इज एवरीवेयर. मेरे प्यारे, इज देयर मॉडिफिकेशन पॉसिबल इन दैट कॉन्शियसनेस? You identified, you think he's like me only. उनको कहीं हुआ क्या? Can Shivji be deluded by Mohini? वो तो लीला दिखा दिया उन्होंने. विष्णु पुराण है, भागवत पुराण है, कृष्ण प्रधान, सो उनमें शिव जी को नीचा दिखा दिया. इफ यू रीड शिव पुराण, उसमें विष्णु जी को नीचा दिखा दिया. यू रीड विष्णु पुराण, ऐसी विष्णु जी की फजीहत करते हैं वहां पे. हाँ, विष्णु जी ऐसे कुछ है ही नहीं. Without you read, and then you will hear such a statement. This king had 40 crore queens. You wonder how, even if you collect, you can't have. If you collect everybody, they can't live also in the whole earth. कहाँ से इतनी इंडिया भर मर जाएंगे, क्वीन में ही मर जाएगा. Oh, India will be filled with queen only. 15, 20, 30 ठीक है, 100 करोड़ में बात करते हैं यार. 1 करोड़ इज 100 लाख. इतनी क्वीन है इनकी. लक्षार्थ इसका है, बहुत क्वीन है. पुराण ऐसे ही होते हैं, मजा आता है नहीं. अब आपने पढ़ लिया ये तस्य कर्तारम अपि माम. यू रीड भागवत एंड शिवजी एम्ब्रेस्ड मोहिनी. ठीक है. अब आफ्टर एम्ब्रेसिंग मोहिनी, अब तो बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो गया उनका. ही हैज लॉस्ट हिज स्वरूप. यू नो व्हाट इज रिटन इन भागवत? ही स्माइल्ड एंड लाफ्ड अ लॉट. इसको बोलते हैं लीला, विलास. प्लीज नोट, ईश्वर डज विलास. जीव हैज विकार, ईश्वर हैज विलास. विकार मीन्स यू फॉरगेट योरसेल्फ एंड यू फॉल डाउन. In Vilaas, you act to fall down. He has not forgotten his nature. If you read in Bhagavad Paras Panchadhyaya, you read. It starts with Bhagavana Pitara Tri Sharad Phulla Mallikaha Viksharantum Manas Chakre Yogamaya Samapushra. You know what Bhagavan Krishna does there? Holds the gopis' hands, plays with them, embraces them, touches their hair. पढ़ना आप रास्तीला. वो कृष्ण गोपी ही थे. कृष्ण कोई अलग नहीं थे. He is saying मया ततम इदम सर्वम जगत अव्यक्तम. I am pervading the whole world. तो गोपी also is pervading. जो गोपी है वही कृष्ण है. उनको भोक्ता बना के मत देखो, कर्ता बना के मत देखो. एक मैच्योरिटी चाहिए पढ़ने के लिए भागवत को और रामायण को. समटाइम्स दे आर मोर डिफिकल्ट देन वेदांत, बिकॉज यू मिक्स योर डूअर एंड एंजॉयरशिप इन दैट. एज आई एम, आई अंडरस्टैंड अदर ऑल्सो टू बी. I was traveling in a train once as a brahmachari. One person was from Jaipur. He said, what is brahmachari? I said, we give our life. He said, not possible. That nobody can live without being married. Now, I don't have to convince anybody who doesn't have Shraddha. Topic is over. Khatam kahi baat. Humne kaha chup. Don't try to disprove somebody else's foolishness. Disprove your foolishness. कुछ आप खाने के लिए लाए हैं, खाते हैं हम लोग साथ में बैठ के। क्या होता है गुजराती में? पाकड़ बार क्या? What is in that Gujarati they have? Huh? No, not bafla. Other one is which is like pakad. Khakra. You also say. आधी गुजराती हो गई है। तस्य कर्तारमपि माम विद्य कर्तारम अव्ययम। बहुत अच्छा है। अव्ययम मीन्स असंसारिणम। And next shlok is more beautiful than this shlok. You have to by heart this. I already read this shlok. Bhagavan says, Namam karmani limpanti. Here Mam is for Avatar Purush Krishna. Or Ishwar. Karmani na limpanti. Karmani which vibhakti? Hello? Second vibhakti? इतना टाइम लगेगा? फर्स्ट माम इज दिन द्वितीया ना? देन कर्माणि माम न लिम्पन्ति। जागते रहो, हमारे भरोसे न रहो। सो माम कर्माणि माम न लिम्पन्ति। द एक्शंस डोंट टेंट मी। क्या बात है। अच्छा, विच एक्शंस भगवान बाय द वे? चातुर्वर्ण्यम सृष्टि, प्रलय, कर्म फलदाता यू आर, अवतार यू टेक, you become sometime Shukra avatar, sometime you become Narasimha avatar, you tore, what is it called, Hiranyakashipu, sometime you become Matsya avatar, you create the whole world, you destroy the whole world. Here one person murders somebody, he has convict, he has life imprisonment, you killed everybody, whole Srishti Pralay you do. ये कोई बात हुई? You marry 16,000 girls. अच्छा, हाँ. You killed Bali also, you killed this person also. इतने भगवान killed crores of people when he was in Krishna avatar. Crores. And here he is saying, Namam karmani limpanti. Karmani, actions don't taint me. What taint me means what, by the way? Taint me means actions, aham sukhi, aham dukhi bhav does not come. लिप्त मतलब क्या है? That if you are cutting a jackfruit without putting oil, and you cut the jackfruit and you cut it into pieces, after the cutting is over, still that jackfruit remains in your hand. The fragrance of the jackfruit or the sticky nature of that jackfruit. You will struggle a lot. I don't know you have cut or not jackfruit. I have also cut in my childhood. So they used to cut it. You must have also cut jackfruit. And everybody must have cut without oil also. Because he didn't believe in elders. So they cut it. After the jackfruit was over, oh my God, it's not going. No, soap doesn't go by soap also. The fragrance is there, the sticky gum is there. Karta means, limpan, tainted means karma is over. But I am very sad about what I got. Time of action is very less, time of reaction is very long. I met you only for 2 minutes. 2 minutes we had a meeting from 5 to 5:05. I just said something and you said something. I got so sad, I couldn't sleep. It was 2 minute action, but 6 hour, 12 hour reaction. This is called tainted. And sometimes I feel I can't forget. I don't think so I'll be able to forget that. Positive, negative, it can be both. Tainted means you are now captive. You are a hostage. What? Of your uncontrolled memory of sorrow and joy. See how he said like that. Or how he honored me. कितनी बात हो गई. अहम के साथ सुखी और दुखी जुड़ गया. And because of this aham, this is the first thing. Now vasana has increased. With it I made a few fruit of action now. Now because I am bhokta now, I suffered, therefore I also want to do something. Supposing I am mentally enjoying something. Mental enjoyment wants physical action now. Physical field it wants. Now vasana has come now. See the tainting. Tainting. So first is the level where you associate with I, sukhi, aham sukhi, aham dukhi. Aham sukhi, aham dukhi. When you repeat in your mind, it condenses into form a vasana and it becomes a vritti. Vritti wants akriti. Vritti wants kriti. Kriti wants akriti. Akriti takes to vikriti. And vikriti takes to paristhiti. Well, slowly. What did you say? Kriti? No. Vritti, when you repeat, vritti goes to become kriti. Kriti becomes akriti. Mental, you start suffering. That is your mental action. Vritti takes you to kriti. Kriti takes you to akriti now. You need a field to express it now. I cannot handle my pressure of sorrow. I have to do something. I'm so angry today. Or I'm so happy today. Let's celebrate. I'm so happy. Let me go out. Let me express my joy. If somebody's birthday, keep him in the room. Say, keep quiet. Your birthday is there. You will not take mount today. Well, I'm happy about it. So vritti takes to kriti, kriti takes to akriti, akriti takes to vikriti, vikriti takes to paristhiti, paristhiti takes to more vritti. This is a cycle. It is not possible you are sukhi, dukhi and you will keep quiet after that. I am very happy with you. Very happy. I want to meet you now. No, I am waiting on phone. No, physically I want to see you. When can I see you? 29th February. No, but we have only 20th February. No, when the leap year will come, we will see that. Why, any aham becomes very strongly sad or is strongly dukhi, it is an action. That means it has demanded, it has ordered a situation. ध्यान देकर सुनना हमारी बात को आप. Situation ordering is a very subtle process. When I am very happy with you, very happy with you, I have ordered a person like you, if not you. Either I will get you or I will get a person like you. If not in next birth, another birth. And therefore, Bhashakar's genius you see here. Translation of Limpanti you see. Dehadi arambakatvena. The meaning of tainted, he writes, which starts body, etc. Etc. means paristhiti. क्या बात है. And supposing I am very sad with you. Very sad. And condensing into sadness will become anger. Please note, it will definitely, I am thinking a lot about you. Because of the thinking a lot about you, I'll take a body corresponding to that sadness. Sad body is there. Animal body I'll take. Or I'll go to a family where everybody is sad. In my family, people are naturally sad. From a childhood, I was not a very happy person actually. From my childhood, I was not a very happy person. Naturally sad I am. Why? Because you have aham dukhi vritti you entertained from the childhood, from the past birth. As your vritti ultimately, so will be kriti and akriti, and vikriti and paristhiti. Don't think matter is very small here, it's very serious matter. Tainted means I am now associating myself. Acha. When Bhagavan says namam karmani limpanti, actions don't taint me. That means aham sukhi and aham dukhi vritti is not there. Why? I am already, my aham is fixed. Why should I be very sad and very happy? Because with false thing I am not very happy and sad. संभाल के रहना. Be very careful. Your vritti is going to change into paristhiti in due time. It may be 20 or 30 or it will be another birth. What appears a casual matter will become a serious affair one day. It's appear casual. Jad Bharat, it appears a casual matter with the deer. He was playing with the deer only. He never thought, he didn't commit some big crime to become a deer. बेचारा क्या जड़ भरत की क्या गलती हो गई? He was just playing with deer, feeding the deer, totally got involved with the deer. इतना ही तो किया ना. He didn't kill anybody, he didn't loot from anybody, he didn't steal from anybody. Deer बन गए वो. Serious matter. And Bhashyakar writes here, Bhagavan says actions don't taint me. Why? Ahankar abhavat. Ahankar is, here means aham dukhi, aham sukhi. Yen karena, because of this person I am very sad. Because of this person I am very happy. He gave lot of sorrow. He gave lot of joy. He makes me very angry all the time. He is the one who spoiled my life. Acha? Yes. He is so powerful. And your life is so small. He spoiled your life. Still you have to live. Still the remaining life is there. You may better. पूरी life क्यों बता दिया? When you met you 2 years back, yeah 3 years back. Before that, your life was not spoiled, and still future is there. How can you say? How did you make? If 2 years was very bad, how can you say whole life is spoiled because of 1-2%? But you are only defining. I am very happy with you. You will not be with him all the time happy. Don't wrongly define yourself with anybody. If I am saying I am very happy with you, you were not there once upon a time. And you will not be there after some time. So this is a changeable and mithya definition. I will not be very happy with this person. Or I will not be very sad with this person. Ahankar means illogical interpretation of I is called ahankar. Ahankar is totally illogical thing. Swami Abhedananda used to say, जब शुद्ध आम वृत्ति की कार पे चढ़ जाता है तो उसको अहंकार बोलते हैं. It is riding on the car of वृत्ति. वो अहंकार पे आ गया वो. न च तेषां कर्मणां फलेषु मे स्पृहा तृष्णा. है ना अच्छा श्लोक? से very good श्लोक is there. It has to do a lot with everything. I don't know why people say I can't understand Gita. चलो भाई कुछ श्लोक डिफिकल्ट है, कुछ तो इजी है ना. इसको समझ में आ रहा होगा. Limp is there. Limp 6b. 6 conjugation धातु is there. Limpanti. अच्छा हाँ. अब what do you mean of न में कर्म फले स्पृहा? स्पृहा means Trishna Bhashyakara is, I'm not very attached to the fruits of action. Bhagwan, you don't plan. I plan. But I don't worry. Planning is one thing, worrying is another thing. Planning is a deliberate action. I'll plan, we'll have a meeting at 5 o'clock. 5 to 7, we'll think a lot on that topic. The worry is not deliberate. You don't know when the worry starts all of a sudden. You never plan to worry. पता नहीं चुपचाप बैठे चिंता शुरू हो गई रात में बैठे कुछ काम थी ना 11 o'clock I started worrying. ऐसा ना हो जाए वैसा ना हो जाए ये ना हो जाए वो ना हो जाए. Worry means you think of some bad consequences which has not happened and you feel very helpless about it. You already have thought about it. ऐसा ना हो जाए. And management people say No, needless that you should spend lot of time in planning. 70% time you should spend in planning. Then work is easier and much better. Plan very well. But worry is unplanned, instantaneous, illogical. Bhagavan says, Ispraha. Ispraha means longing. Longing means what? Karm phale means what? Name karm phale ispraha. Karm phale बीच विभक्ति? बोले don't touch. बीच विभक्ति? कर्म फले? पंचमी? हाँ. सप्तमी भक्ति. हाँ. विषय सप्तमी. With regard to karm phal, I have no spraha. Not adhikaran saptami. Vishaya saptami. And may is sixth case here. May. So karm phale may spraha nasti. Acha. Spraha means karma. You know what the meaning of spraha? I did an action. Huh? And I'm waiting. If I'm waiting for the result of this, if Swamiji, if I get it, I will be in heaven. And that means you're not in heaven now. When you, with regarding to future, you inferiorize yourself in the present, that is called spraha. You make a small image about yourself in the present. Because in future you will get something big. No, so now you are small. If I could marry that girl or that boy, then only I'll be very happy. Whole heavens will fall if I marry that girl or boy. So right now you are not in heaven. There's a meaning. If I get this job, I will be very happy. ये क्या कर दिया तुमने? ये तो गलती कर दिया. Biggest mistakes are intellectual. Remember that. It is slip. Up to slip कर गए. Supposing you are doing business, well, if I get this client and customer, I'll get million. So nice he'll be. Oh ho ho. अरे अभी भी nice है. Spraha means in the you have made yourself smaller, hungry, smaller personality for some situation. You are hungry for some situation. You are not at home. You are not well. You are not well eye-wise. No, I'm very healthy. See, my blood pressure is normal today. Acha, huh? What is blood pressure? 130/82. Is it okay now, blood pressure? Okay. Normal. My blood pressure is normal, pulse is normal. Acha, huh? I'm very healthy. Very healthy, yes. But eye-wise you are not healthy. Why? You have is running somewhere. It is thinking of I get it, then I'll be fine. No. Therefore I always say, please go out to play, not to win. I play out of joy, out of fulfillment, out of self-control. Spraha means present is, something is absent in the present. And I am trying to fulfill something from outside to make it full now. Something is absent in the present. What a name. Something is absent in the present. Like the maid's name was Patience. Today was a maid came. Her name was Patience. Patient or Patience? Patience. And she was taking photograph very fast. Patience. हम क्या किसको पेशेंस बोल रही हैं? वीरेन केम. नहीं, वेरी गुड मेड. बट आप तो अपने को खराब कर दिया ना तुमने. नमे कर्म फले स्पृहा. चलो भाई, पहली लाइन तो ईश्वर की तरह बोल रहे हैं भगवान. तो दिस इज द महावाक्य. सेकेंड लाइन, फर्स्ट लाइन इज तत्पद शोधन and second line is tvampad shodhan. And if you mix both, it is tattvamasi actually. Acha? Spraha means you may get, you may not get. Action is such an area, you may get, you may not get. You go to the flight, you hope the flight will not be late. And it is late. Oh. Why it is late? It is written late. And in the big line it is written all are on time. Mine one is only delayed by 2 hours. And once it is delayed, it keeps on getting delayed. अरे यार क्या यार क्या यार what to do now? अरे read something, write something. So much pravachan you have to hear. Backlog is there. Hear some pravachan. Everywhere, airport, how can I hear everything? People are there, announcement is going on. Flight number 976 has been departing from gate number 26 to 22. Passengers requested to board the flight from gate number 22. Thank you. Ding. अरे यार इसमें कहाँ से प्रवचन सुने इसमें? Enjoy that. Don't have an incomplete suffering eye. My only point is that. Therefore, it is called sport. It is called Ras Leela, Krishna Leela, Ram Leela, Shiv Leela, and Jeev Charitra. Jeev Kriya. Who bichara out of incompleteness is working. कब मिलेंगे तुमसे? When I will see you again. I cannot live without you. ये सब क्या बात हो गई? I can't live without my son. I can't live without my wife. I can't live without my daughter. I am working to get a daughter. I am working to get a son. I am working to. इसी को स्पृहा बोलते हैं. Anxious हो जाओगे आप. Because you have put yourself in such a condition that there is nothing called beautiful now. याद रखना, that Paramatma which you will get after you get realized is today and now here also. Not that someday you will get. Here also he is there. And when I hear he is there, so in the present let me enjoy that Paramatma. Who knows? आज का तो दिन है. Let us enjoy. Let us reveal the God. येषां तु संसारिणाम् अहं कर्ता इति अभिमानः कर्मसु स्पृहा तत्फलेषु च तान् कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति इति युक्तं तदभावात् न मां कर्माणि लिम्पन्ति. And therefore I always say, if you are a bhakti margi, try to see Lord and love Lord through everybody. If you are a Gyan margi, try to see the drishta and be satisfied. Don't define by incident or success and failure. Don't try to put yourself in a small capsule. Somebody will eat you. I am not definable person. You can't define me by anybody. You can't define the Tapan Maharaj by his cottage. You can't define his by his gown. You can't define his by his body. You cannot define his by Gangaji. Jnani is one who cannot be defined by any external situation. And we define, I am son of this, I am daughter of this, I am very sad, I am very beautiful, I am ugly, I am having a very good house. Define किसी के साथ मत करो. Either define with God or define with self. Sadness आती है, चली जाती है. Don't hold it. Happiness comes, sadness comes. It's a passing traffic on the road. Everybody on the road is not your wife or husband. Don't behave like your wife and husband on the road. He is not your husband and she is not your wife. Don't jump. Let him pass. आप define मत करो. Learn to be without defining yourself with anybody, even with your body, even with your success, even with your failure. I told you, Shivji did not define himself when he was showing the morning Leela. खूब हंसे उसके बाद. Generally we would be guilty. He was not guilty of etc. Gyani is not guilty. Bhagwan Krishna is not guilty after Ras Leela. Didn't define. Because when you define, you will always be short of your definition. Then I will need somebody else to complete my definition. And one outer world you need, and he will make you more incomplete. Name karm phales praha. Such a beautiful line is there. Now, second line is very beautiful, that we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is our Zoom question answer. In South Africa time 8 o'clock and India time 11:30. Om Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pya.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. 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 Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda, Shri Krishna Govinda,